This is the fourth in our series, my series, about the aftermath of the FBI raid on the home of Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. And this one talks about the impact on the families of the mayor and the mayor herself and her psyche. She realized that all of a sudden, for reasons that are not known to her, she says, and I believe her, that her home was broken into, well, a legal raid, signed off, done by the FBI, signed off by a judge for a set of reasons not made public to this point. And her kids are impacted by this, her relatives, and then also the Homungian culture, because Shang is the first elected official of Hmong descent to rise to the level of mayor of Oakland. I don't know if she's the first to ever be mayor, but she's risen to the level of mayor of Oakland or major city in California. And so that was a source of pride, not just for her, but for people who aren't even Hmongian, who are just proud to see her gain uh, an objective she sought for herself and, and do so in shocking fashion, considering a very razor thin close vote thanks to ranked choice voting. Okay. So all of that has had to wreck the mayor's psyche, make herself doubt herself all over again, take away the power base of accomplishments, personal accomplishments she built for herself. And in that aftermath, we saw a person whose very fiber was built of anger and a new desire for retribution, but she doesn't know where to direct it. Okay? Because when the Shang that altered herself into becoming a candidate for city council and then for mayor, uh, has been described by a number of people, including on camera here, as vindictive. So she was first seeking some type of revenge. So she said that. So what we saw when she gave that speech, her first speech after the raid, was someone who was backed into a corner, didn't know how she got there, had a reputation shattered, not not dented, shattered. Okay, shattered, and then not knowing what to do about it. So she hires an attorney who doesn't give her the messages she wants, and then she turns to someone else. I'm told who, but I'm not certain, so I'm not going to drop that name for fear of being wrong. But what I'm right about is, look, it was her typically divisive speech. Oh, the people in the hills, the rich people, and so on. It's a bad decision. It's a bad decision to do that because it just simply caused more problems in terms of getting the city to move forward. And the aftermath is that we're still stuck with the main elements of how Shang governs, but now they have a new outlet, and that is recovering from the reputation damage done by this unfortunate raid. I really feel sorry for her killed children. I really do. Um, they don't deserve this. But then some would also say the city doesn't deserve being put through this situation because our reputation as a city was already damaged because of the crime and homelessness. And on top of all that, the fact that the city does not have leadership that understands how to quickly respond to economic problems and sustain a repair level. I say that way because we were on our way to doing that 2 years ago. The city was getting out money to landlords and people who needed it. And then it got this idea that, well, the pandemic stopped. And so we're not going to do anything because the nation says the pandemic stopped, when really there's no hard and fast evidence that we've gotten rid of COVID-19 entirely, because we haven't. When we do that, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, the pandemic's over. Right now, we're in a pandemic society, and we better start hugging the cactus and admitting it. But at any rate, uh, that is part 4. I'll be back with part 5.